To see Caesar and rejoice in his triumph.
Wherefore rejoice? What conquest brings thee home?
Peace, ho, Caesar speaks. Sit on and leave no ceremony out.
Caesar?
Who calls?
Beware the Ides of March.
Oh. He's a dreamer.
He's a dreamer. He's a dreamer. He's a dreamer. He's a dreamer. He's a dreamer.
Let us leave him. Pass. Will you go see the order of the course?
Not I.
I pray you do.
What means this shouting? I do fear the people choose Caesar for their king.
Do you fear it? Then I must think you would not have it so.
I would not, Cassius. Yet I love him well.
I know that virtue to be in you, Brutus, as well as I do know your outward favour.
I do believe these applauses are for some new honours that are heaped on Caesar.
Caesar! What should be in that Caesar? Why should that name be sounded more than yours?
The games are done, and Caesar is returning.
Antonius,
Caesar?
yont Cassius has a lean and hungry look. He thinks too much. Such men are dangerous.
Fear not, Caesar. He's not dangerous. He's a noble Roman and well given.
I do not know the man I should avoid. Come, tell me truly what thou thinkst of him. Oh! You pulled me by the cloak. Would you speak with me?
Aye, Casca. Tell us what hath chanced today.
Why, there was a crown offered him, and being offered him, he put it by with the back of his hand, thus. And the people fell a shouting. Who offered him the crown? Why, Antony. Fare you well. Oh, there was more foolery yet. If I could remember it, farewell both.
What a blunt fellow is this grown to be. And so it is. For this time, I will leave you.
Well, Brutus, thou art noble. Yet I see Caesar doth bear me hard, but he loves Brutus. If I were Brutus now and he were Cassius, he would not humour me. I will this night, and at his windows throw, as if they came from several citizens, writings all tending to the great opinion that Rome holds of his name, wherein, obscurely, Caesar's ambition shall be glanced at. And after this, let Caesar seat him sure, for we will shake him, or worse days endure. Who's there?
A Roman.
Casca by your voice.
Your ear is good. Cassius, what night is this?
A very pleasing night to honest men.
Indeed. They say the senators mean to establish Caesar tomorrow.
I know I'll wear the stagger then. Come, Casca. You and I will yet ere day see Brutus at his house. 3 parts of him are ours already.
Let us go.
It must be by his death. And for my part, I know no personal cause to spurn at him. But for the general, he would be crowned. How that might change his nature, there's the question. It is the bright day that brings forth the adder.
I found this, and I'm sure it did not lie there when I went to bed.
Is not tomorrow, boy, the Ides of March?
I know not, sir.
Look in the calendar and bring me word.
I will, sir.
Brutus, thou sleepst awake and see thyself. Shall Rome, etc., speak, strike, redress, Brutus, thou sleepst awake. Such instigations have often been dropped where I have took them up. Shall Rome, etc. Thus must I piece it out.
Sir, March has wasted 14 days.
'Tis good. Go to the gate, somebody knocks. Since Cassius first did wet me against Caesar, I have not slept.
Good morrow, Brutus. Do we trouble you?
I've been up this hour, awake all night. Know I these men that come along with you?
Yes, this Trebonius, this Decius, this Casca, this Cinna, and this Metallicimba.
Give me your hands all over, one by one.
And let us swear our resolution.
No! Not an oath. To think that or our cause or our performance did need an oath, when every drop of blood that every Roman bears, and nobly bears, is guilty of a several bastardy, if he do break the smallest particle of any promise that hath passed from him.
Mark Antony, so well beloved of Caesar, should outlive Caesar. We shall find him a shrewd contriver. Let Antony and Caesar fall together.
Our course will seem too bloody, Caius Cassius. Let us be sacrifices, but not butchers, Caius. We all stand up against the spirit of Caesar. And for Mark Antony, think not of him.
Yet I fear him, for in the engrafted love he bears to Caesar.
There's no fear in him. Let him not die. 'Tis time to part.
The morning comes upon us. We'll leave you, Brutus.
Good gentlemen, look fresh and merry. Let not our looks put on our purposes, but bear it as our great Roman actors do, with untired spirits and formal constancy. And so good morrow to you, everyone.
To march a come.
Aye, Caesar, but not gone.
Hail Caesar, read the schedule.
Trebonius doth desire you to all read at your best leisure. This his humble suit.
Pray, Caesar, read this suit, for mine's a suit that doth touch Caesar nearer. Read it, great Caesar.
What touches us ourselves shall be last served.
Delay not, Caesar, read it instantly.
What? Is the fellow mad?
Sirrah, give place. Look how he makes to Caesar. Marcus.
Brutus, what shall be done? If this be known, Cassius or Caesar never shall turn back. For I will slay myself.
Cassius, be constant. For look, he smiles and Caesar doth not change.
Trebonius knows his time, for look you, Brutus, he draws Mark Antony out of the way.
Where is Metallicimba? Let him go and presently prefer his suit to Caesar. He's addressed. Press near and second him. Cascade, you are the first that raised your hand.
Him? Are we all ready? What is now in this that Caesar and the Senate must redress?
Most high, most mighty, and most puissant Caesar, Metallicimba throws before thy seat an humble heart.
I must prevent thee, Simba. No, Caesar doth not wrong, nor that cause will he be satisfied.
Is there no voice more worthy than my own, to sound more sweetly in great Caesar's ear for the repealing of my banished brother?
I kiss thy hand, but not in flattery, Caesar, desiring thee that Publius Simba may have an immediate freedom of repeal.
What? Brutus.
Pardon, Caesar. Caesar, pardon. As low as to thy foot doth Cassius fall, to beg enfranchisement for Publius Simba.
Hands! Wilt thou lift up Olympus?
Great Caesar!
Doth not Brutus bootless kneel?
Speak hands for me!
Caesar.
So are we Caesar's friends that have abridged his time of fearing death? Stoop, Romans, stoop! And let us bathe our hands in Caesar's blood, up to the elbows, and besmear our swords. Then walk we forth, even to the marketplace, and waving our red weapons o'er our heads, let's all cry peace, freedom, and liberty.
Stoop then and wash. How many ages hence shall this our lofty scene be acted over, in states unborn and accents yet unknown? Welcome, Mark Antony.
O mighty Caesar, dost thou lie so low? Have all thy conquests, glories, triumphs, spoils, shrunk to this little measure?
Mark Antony, here, take you Caesar's body. You shall not in your funeral speech blame us, but speak all good you can devise of Caesar, and say you do it by our permission.
Be it so. I do desire no more.
Prepare the body then.
Oh, pardon me, thou bleating piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Thou art the ruins of the noblest man who ever lived in the tide of times. Woe to the hand that shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds now I do prophesy. A curse shall light upon the limbs of men. Domestic fury and fierce civil strife. Blood and destruction will be so in use, and dreadful objects so familiar, that mothers shall but smile when they behold their infants, quartered with the hands of war. And Caesar's spirit, ranging for revenge, shall in these confines with the monarch's voice cry havoc, and let slip the dogs of war, that this foul deed shall smell above the earth, with carrion men groaning for burial,